Good morning, students. Now we'll discuss chapter 7 of history, that is Ashoka, the emperor who gave up war. In this chapter, we will discuss about the Mauryan dynasty. And what is the meaning of dynasty? Dynasty means when a member of same family become ruler one after another. The family is often called dynasty. The Mauryan dynasty was founded by Chandragupta Maurya. His son was Bindusara and Bindusara's son was Ashoka. So these were three prominent rulers of Mauryan dynasty. Empire and kingdom. What is the difference between two? The empire was larger area that include many cities and that was ruled by emperor. It needs to be protected by big armies and it need a larger number of officials. Kingdom was smaller area than empire and it was ruled by a king. Ashoka was ruler of Mauryan Empire which was founded by his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta was supported by a wise man and the name of that wise man was Chanakya or Kautilya. And Chanakya wrote his ideas in a book, well-known book, that is Arthashastra. The line that we see on our notes and coins that are placed on stone pillars located at Sarnath, built in Ashoka's empire. Sarnath is 13 km away from Varanasi city, that is in UP. Patliputra, Takshila and Ujjain were famous cities of Ashoka's empire. Merchants, officials and craftspersons were lived in cities. Farmers and herders lived in villages. And some people lived in forest areas. That gathered food, produce and hunted animals for food. People in different parts spoke different languages and wore different kinds of clothes. Different parts of empire were ruled differently. Like Patliputra was under direct control of emperor and officials were appointed to collect taxes from the farmers, herders, craftspersons and traders. Officials also punished those who disobeyed the rules of the ruler, means emperor. Officials were watched with the help of spies. Spies, those who keep an eye on the working of officials. Other areas of empire were provinces. These were ruled by provincial capitals and these were under the royal members. Royal members means family of royal persons, means family members of emperor, and they were sent as governors. Local customs and rules were followed differently at different places. The Mauryas controlled roads and rivers to collect tribute or taxes. People living in forested regions were more or less independent and they were expected to provide elephants, timber, honey and wax to the Mauryan officials. So that was how they ruled. Ashoka was a unique ruler and he was the first ruler who wrote inscriptions. Inscription means writing on hard surface like rocks and pillars. So he was the first ruler who wrote inscriptions. And those inscriptions were in Prakrit language and the script of writing was Brahmi script. Ashoka fought many wars to make a large empire and Famous war of Ashoka was War of Kalinga. Kalinga is ancient name of Odisha. Ashoka fought a war to conquer Kalinga, but when he saw violence and bloodshed, he decided not to fight anymore. He adopted Buddhism. Ashoka wrote Dhammas. What were the Dhammas? Dhammas were official orders or proclamations. There were a number of problems and troubles in Ashoka's empire, and he thought it was his duty to solve these problems. Problems were mainly like sacrifice of animals, ill treatment with slaves and servants, quarrels in families and amongst neighbors. So he was upset by these problems and he thought it was his duty to solve all these problems. So he appointed Dhamma Mahamatas. Who were Dhamma Mahamatas? They were officials who moved from one place to another to teach people about guidelines how to live life. Ashoka got his messages inscribed on rocks and pillars. He instructed his officials to read the messages for those who could not read these messages. Means inscriptions were read by people, and those who were not able to read the messages, official used to read messages for them. He sent messengers to spread dhammas to other countries like Syria, Egypt, Greece and Sri Lanka. He built many roads, dug wells, built rest houses and arranged for medical treatment to human as well as for animals. So he was known as great king because of his welfare works. So that was about Ashoka, and that is the end of the chapter. So you have to read the chapter from your textbook also and find the question answers from your textbook.